Safe. Let's join hands together to fight COVID-19. Don't leave it for the government alone. It's not government battle. It is ours battle. So let's fight it together. Let's join hands together to fight against COVID-19. Together we will win this battle, and together we will conquer COVID-19. Thank you. As we continue this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe, like, and equally share this video. Not just sharing alone. The bell you are seeing there, click on that bell so that you are activating an alert that whenever we upload any video or we are coming online live for this like tutorial like this, we always send you an alert so that you can see our video. We have good things in this channel, so it's just a matter of you coming up time to time to come and join us so that you can also learn and get yourself updated. This YouTube channel is all about science and technologies. Get yourself updated about the technologies in place today. Get yourself acquainted with things happening in the science world, new inventions, things that are coming up. We equally this with space station, rocket launch to space, about space. So we have them on this channel. So always check our channel, our YouTube, to get yourself updated and acquainted with current technologies out there. Excuse me. So back to our tutorial tonight. We want to learn how to install Elan G-Tools. Just as I've said, G-Tools is a software. Why they call it tools? Because this software contains all the tools, basically all the tools you need to work with. Talk about IR, talk about icons, talk about serial, talk about interface. So many things that you will need to be working with on Elan systems. So they are in this software contain all of them. That's why it's called G-Tools. So to start with, don't forget G-Tools. What G-Tools is? Elan G-Tools allows you to manage viewer and configurator connections for your customers. And also it includes documentation, the firmware of your controller, the IR, and the serial database, and a TV/radio icon library. So all you have to just check the installations of the G software. You have all these things inside. Use G-Tools to access the key manager, to add keys to the controller, to enable additional third-party dual license. What this means is that at default, when you have your Elan controller, you activate your Elan controller. G10, we have series of the controller. We have different model, different size. Of course, also has to do with the monetization aspect of it. G10, which is one of the highest grade of this controller, can only give you 3 third-party viewer license. What that viewer license means, that is, you can view your controller from your phone. So it means that only 3 devices can view the controller, can have access to the viewer when you don't activate with the keys. So these G-Tools will enable you to activate it using the key manager. So the G-Tools also contains key manager where you can activate your controller, so that this will give you license to as many devices you have. You have up to 5-10 phones or touchpad that will be mounted on the wall. We're going to talk about this touchpad and all that as we continue. They all can view your controller at the same time. But when you activate it with this key, it's only 3 devices that can view the viewer. So therefore it is very important for you to always activate your controllers so that your customers or even yourself, you can always have access to those controllers. Now, what are the importance of G-Tools? The G-Tools program is a valuable resource for the dealer setting up a G system. We have different kind of system. We have G system, we have HC system. The G-Tools work for both of them, BAC series or BG series. The My Systems list provides a dashboard for all the systems you have installed. Take for example, you are an engineer, you are doing installations, you have installed for like 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 customers. The whole 10 customer systems will always be on this G-Tools you have on the dashboard. So remotely, anywhere you are, you can always log in to any of your customer system without you needed to be at the site. So either outside the country, anywhere, as long as there's internet on that system, you always have access to it anywhere you are. So this screen displays information that will assist you with troubleshooting as well as an entry point into each selected system. So any system you select, you can troubleshoot, you can enter into the system, you can do so many other things you want to do. You can also have access to the viewer from your laptop or the configurator remotely. So use the key manager, just as I've said earlier, to configure software licensing for additional G viewers that are installed on each system's controller. Now let's look at it. Let's assume we have downloaded our G-Tools. What we want to do now, I'll just take you through, then I will show you how to do it practically. How you download it, you will install it. But let me just quickly take you through the installation processes. Now the first thing you do after you have downloaded, of course, you right click on the installer software which you have downloaded. You can get it through the CD, maybe from your dealer. The person you bought the equipment from will provide you with the software. Now let's say you don't have it, you can equally go to online, download is available free of charge on YouTube, on Google. Just Google it, G-Tools, you will see it there. So now after you have downloaded, as you have downloaded it, what you do, what, right click on it and click what, run as a configurator. The first thing you do, it will take you to this page you are seeing on your screen now. Then you do what, you click on next. Once you click on next here, it will take you to the next place where you just, all you have to do is just what, follow your screen instructions to accept a license agreement and install what, the library files and program. So just follow the instruction. So this one now you see install, you click on it, installed. After I click on install, you come to this place. Once the installation is complete, it will run through the installation processes. So once you complete, it take you to this page. Now once you have this, he asks you to launch the application from the desktop icon to access G-Tools. So once you click on this, it boots up, it brings you to this welcome screen. The welcome screen display for a moment, and then G-Tools opens with my system page display. And this is what you will have at your first time installation. So the first time you install your G-Tools, this is what you are going to have from within G-Tools. You can manage client systems and also browse or update documentation and database stored on your PC. Now quickly, let me just go through this interface. Let me pick my pencil here. Let me zoom this. Now what you have here, you have software. Here under the software you have my systems, network manager, firmware manager. Now this is my system, network manager, firmware manager. Currently now we are on my systems. That's what we have on this environment. Now we have network manager. This network manager, the moment you connect already at this level, it's assumed you have connect your controller to your network, because there must be a local network there. Now when you have it there, you connect your controller there, then you come to this network manager, and this network manager, that is where you will have your controller, and you see the IP. All the systems that are connected to that network will be displayed under this network manager. They can quickly take your own controller, configure an IP on it, assign a static IP on it. It's always advisable to assign a static IP to a controller. So now after you have done that, you save, then to take you back to this my system, that it will now show your system. That's on the next page. Now look at this page here now. So you can have series of controllers that are available here. Sorry. So this is a system. This is a typical system G2s that have been used, from a laptop. This is for laptop, not the software, is just for the software alone. If you install this application on your system, you are not going to see all these things. You will be having them until you have been using them to log into different controllers. That's where you'll be seeing them added. These ones you are seeing now, they are all different. Let me pick my pen. You can see this is a different system. This is another system. This is another system. All through down, these are different systems. This one you are seeing on this interface now tells you that where this is captured from, the systems have been used to log into different controllers. So is as you are logging into different controllers, you will be having access to this. Now after you have once you have installed this is, as I've said, this is what you are going to have. At this level now, you are going to go to log in into your controller. So having speak all this grammar, let's now quickly go how we can download and install. Let's see it in live. So we're going to go to our online now. Let's go to Google. So on your Google page, just type G2s. Just type G2s. Let's say G2s download. So this is, you can see the download G2s. Click on it. It will take you to the page. So you can see the icon here, right here. You have your G2s download. Then select. This is 40.9 MB. This is the latest version, 7.2.338. Select this. So it will download. So let's have this. I've downloaded now. Very fast. Before you know now, it's finished downloading. Now the moment you finish downloading, you go to your folder where it is show in folder. You go in there, you will see the app that we downloaded. So right click on it, then run as administrator. Now while we are installing this, there are some softwares it will need to work with. Now so in the process of downloading, so if you request for any software, click on yes to allow it to run. If you request for any software, just allow it to download that software and install into your system. So here we are. So now it's asking for, look at the software in a CPU. You don't have it, so it's going to download it. Next. So this software now you need it, so to download it and what, install. So next. So you have to accept the license agreement. Then next, install. So this is the installation process now. So just be patient with it while it done the installation. So this is installing the software, that CP210 software, because your system this system doesn't have it, so it needs to what, to download it. So while it's installing, downloading and installing, let's quickly go back and check one or two things. So don't forget, we are on how to install Elan G2s. Now while the installation is going on, let me quickly so that one has finished installation now. So yes, it's also requesting for another software install. So you just have to follow all the requirements, all the things it's requesting, so that when you are operating, maybe to launch your G2s and go into your controller, you will not have any challenge. Just allow it to run. Installation completed successfully. So now, so once this installation is complete now, it will go ahead and continue to install your, to now start your G2 installation. So now this is our G2. We want to now install our G2. Of course, remember the procedure I've given to you earlier. So next, so installed. So your G2 is now installing. So yes. So the installation is still on. So now the installation is complete. So it's asking, click the finish button to exit. So now we'll click on finish. So now let's go and launch our install. So look at your desktop, you see the Elan G2 here. So double click on it to open it. So once you launch this information here, it will ask you to fill this form to click. Well, it's not compulsory that you do this. So but if you feel like filling it, just fill it, your name, your company name, then you submit. So if like, all the necessary informations, if you want, you can do that. But if not, if you don't want, you can just easily cancel it. But it's good you register for it. So let's say you have, so you can just fill it. So after all this, just submit. Okay, name Safo Studio. This so having this, then so having filled this, you submit it. What is my postal code? My postal code. So postal code is 101233. Submit. Welcome. So this is your G2s. So now at this page now, so what the first thing you have here, you have my systems. You like this. You have my systems. You have network manager. You have firmware. So when you go to network, so it will search for all the devices that are connected to the network. Like the network where we are now, it will search to see if there's any device connected to this. So these are devices connected. So if you have your controller, you see the IP of your controller, and you see the name of your controller, the MAC address of your controller. Then if it has a name, this is the name. Then at the bottom here, total item is 5, total G system 0, no system is available at this point. Then you have LAN subnet, that is the subnet of this network where we are. Then firmware, if I'm to update, I will show you how to update in one of our next video. Then documents, things about your controller if you need assistance. Then all the IR tools. Remember I told you that G2s contains, this app contains all the tools you needed to work with on a LAN. They have the serials. There are some devices that are serial connected. The language your system is using currently, you have different language that this is supported: Chinese, French, Italian, Russian, Spanish, Swedish. So you can select install any of them, or have any of them is added to your original language. The default language is English. They have different icons which you can use. Then if you want to update, you update from here. So we are going to take care of these things one after the other. So since we are not updating now, so the aims of this tutorial is to learn how to install G-Tools. So we are able to install the G-Tools now. The aim of this tutorial, we are able to achieve it. So please don't forget to subscribe to our video, to our YouTube channel, like it, and also share to your friends. Now in our next tutorial, we're going to look at how to upgrade your controller, because it's good to upgrade your controller. When you buy a new controller, what you have there is you are going to have a factory software firmware on it, so in which if you integrate using that, you won't enjoy the integration. There are many features that are not available. So the first thing you have to do is to upgrade that controller. So in our next tutorial, we're going to learn how to upgrade our controller from its current core module to the latest core module. So once again, thank you for watching. Don't forget, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our video, and also share to others. Thank you very much. See you in our next class. Don't forget to stay away from crowded environments, keep social distancing, wear nose masks all the times, clean your hand time to time either with running water or with hand sanitizer. Together we'll fight COVID-19, and together we will conquer COVID-19. Thank you. Stay safe.